afternoon. Welcome to my Facebook page and YouTube channel. Today I'll teach you a very quick and easy recipe on making cheese muffins. I have quite a few requests for people asking for sugar-free snacks or healthier baking. So this recipe is actually quite good. There's very little sugar in the recipe and also no butter. We have a little bit of oil. So I think in terms of healthy snacks, you can put this on your table and let the children just eat. Alright, let's have a look at the ingredients first. Okay, I'll start from the front. Okay, 150 grams of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon salt. The side milk, I'm using full cream milk, 150 grams of full cream milk. Only 1 tablespoon of sugar is needed for this recipe. An egg, 1 large egg, 40 grams of oil. I'm using sunflower oil for this recipe. And then we have some things that we can add in for flavoring. This is, except for the cheese, I think the others you can put as an optional ingredient. Okay, whole grain mustard. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of whole grain mustard. If you don't have whole grain mustard, just leave it out. Don't use those yellowish hot dog mustard, it will not be the same. Yeah, a little bit of dried mixed herbs. I'm using 1/8 teaspoon of mixed herbs. Then for my flavorings inside, I have vegetables today. So there's asparagus, white onions and capsicum. This is feta cheese. So the vegetable has been lightly cooked. Okay, so I've sauteed it in a little bit of oil just to soften it up and bring out the sweetness in the vegetables. Right, other things that goes well in this recipe is things like ham, chopped up ham, or even chopped up hot dogs. You can use spinach, okay, as long as the ingredients that you add is not too wet. Okay, you shouldn't add too much liquid into your recipe. And then 80 grams of grated cheddar cheese. So that is the ingredients. Okay, we're going to need a baking tray. There's 12 small muffin cups on my baking tray, and the oven is heated to 180 degrees Celsius. The top and bottom heat. Okay, the muffins. Now I'm going to start off with wet ingredients in the bowl. So my wet ingredients for this recipe: milk, oil, sugar, an egg, and we will just whisk this together until it's blended and you don't see any oil floating on top of the mixture. So there's a few seconds. Next will be the dry ingredients. So I'm going to sift in the flour, baking powder, and a little pinch of salt. And give that a nice energetic whisk to break all the lumps that might be in the mixture. And then as soon as you see your mixture is smooth, you have to stop stirring. Next I will add in the flavorings, the whole grain mustard, herbs, the vegetables that I want to use, and the cheese. And then for the cheddar cheese, I want to keep some to sprinkle on top of the muffins. So I'm only going to add in about half in the recipe and keep a little bit for sprinkling on top. Give it a nice little stir. And that's it. I'm ready to scoop into my cups. So just eyeball it that it's all evenly filled up. It's around 2/3 full. The cups are around 2/3 full. And then we can put a little bit more cheese on top. So voila, there we have the cheese muffins. Okay, as I mentioned, we're going to bake it for about 12 to 15 minutes. I will set my timer for 12 minutes and then check how brown it is and then decide whether I want to continue to bake it for until the 15 minutes. I would want to see that it's really nice and golden brown on top. And when you taste with a skewer, the skewer should come out dry. Dry. Alright guys, leave me some comment if you like the videos. Do share it with your friends. Do give us a thumbs up. We always appreciate that. And those of you who have been sending me all the pictures of the goodies you've been making at home, thank you so much. It brightens my day. Alright, bye bye.